Hello, my name is Grian and we're back for some more Build Battle. Do you know what I realised is pretty insane? We've been playing Build Battle for 2 years and it's still an incredibly popular game. It just goes to show how cool building is in Minecraft. So, as always, I would like to do a little nickname today. So let's do /Nick. And then I'm going to be an MVP today. And I'm going to have a random skin. And I'm going to enter my own name. And we're going to be the Grain. That's gain. Grain. Boom. And we're a go. Let's get into it. Alright, let's see what our first round is today. Tools, cannon, deer, wizard, and banana. Wizard and banana. I think I'm going to go for the banana. Cannon. Okay. Ooh, what am I going to make here? Okay, I think I've got an idea. This is either going to go really, really well or really, really terribly, and hopefully it will be quite funny once we've done. I'm really worried about this one, to be honest with you. Right, so I'm going to make 2 wheels as quick as I can, and then I'm going to make one of those like daredevil cannons if I can. It's not going to be easy. I'm not saying this is going to be an easy one to do, but it should be rather funny if I pull it off correctly. So I just need to make sure that I've got the right amount of space. 1, 2, 1, 2, there. Yep, got, cool, that's right. And then, of course, I need to put like a little face inside the cannon if I can fit it in. And that should make it sort of win the points for, you know, some hilarity points, as I like to call it. Right, so got those done pretty swiftly. They're not the best in the world, but they will absolutely do at this point. I could even add some slabs to make them a bit rounder. I could even make them way more detailed, but I just simply don't have the time. So I'll leave it at just adding that little bit extra on there. And then we're going to make the cannon itself. Now, getting a shape like this correct first time is rather difficult. So we're gonna aim it upwards. Let's make sure we get it right, like so. Yeah, that should be about right. Now, what I need to do is create another circle. So I think I'm just gonna go for, if I do similar circle that I did for the wheels, that should leave me enough space to put the guy inside of this cannon. I need to, one more block there, one more block there. Cool, that actually works quite well. It actually already kind of looks like a face, but that's not what I'm going for here. Now, I've got some quartz here because I kind of wanted to make it in the sort of American colors, because the whole daredevil thing, shooting a man out of the cannon, I think it was American, and I don't think we did that over here in England, that's for sure. We had, like, you know, magicians and escape artists, but no one that was quite silly enough to shoot themselves out of a cannon, as far as I'm aware. So I'm gonna make sure that I do the US the justice of having all your colors on here. So the red, white, and blue. Although it always bothered me that the blue terracotta is more of a purple than a blue, and I guess that kind of just continues throughout all of these terracotta blocks. They kind of do that quite often. It doesn't really match up. So, right, what I'm going to do is simply try and move the cannon shaft downwards as much as possible. I probably messed up a little bit on here, but that's okay. I actually left this bit open a little bit because I'm going to put the guy's face in. So, in fact, if we do that now, it could be it'll give us an idea of how this is going to work out. So, I definitely don't have a lot of space here. Yeah, exactly. That's why I needed to have 2 white bits there. And then I could do that. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. And then what I need to do is grab one of the custom heads and go for the color, and then I get the black, and I go like this. I don't know if I can make a little face for him. There's not a lot of space, but I might be able to. There we go. Okay, I've got to very, very swiftly finish this cannon with only a minute to spare, so it's going to be tough, really tough. So I want to make sure that I've got the right colors still, and I'll have the blue bit at the back here. I might have to say, you know, Not gonna try too hard to make it all symmetrical. I wasted quite a substantial amount of time on this, and I will be really niffed if I don't at least get something complete. So let's get that done there. Right, let's use the white one, white block that I've got here, the quartz. 15 seconds remaining. Shouldn't be too hard. It's always a push on time. It's always a push. 8 seconds. Come on, 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 come on. Click faster. That'll have to do. Oh, oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Okay. That didn't go as well as I planned. The shape on that was pretty abysmal. I really didn't have enough time to shapen it up properly. Ugh. You know what else I could have done is a catapult. This is, I can't even, oh wait, yeah, I see it. I kind of saw it, not really. What is this? Oh no, it's clever. It's a Canon camera. Oh no, they've thought about it. You know, the brand of camera that's called Canon. Oh, you know, you get the idea. It's very clever of them. This one's pretty good. Grey one. It's a sort of a medieval one. Oh, look at the particles on that. Hey, it's like the one I did before. I think I've even done one of these before, you know. Oh, wait, I'm going to go good on that for sure. What have we got here? Oh, yeah. I don't recognize the cannon there. Only the explosions, really. Ooh, that's pretty good. I'm going to go good on that one. Is that a Spanish flag coming out of the top, or is that meant to be like the fire? And then we've got a cannonball, you know, cannonball there. Oh, this one's pretty. I'm going to go good again. None of these are like super blowing me away, but they are back here blowing me away, get it? Redstone cannon, I believe this is. That's pretty cool. It's a bit creative. I'm going to go good for creativity. The build itself is not, you know, out of this world. What is going on here? I can see it, kind of. I'm going to go okay. Grian, look, there's a dude in there. Come on, man, you gotta see the funny side of things. I didn't really get the shape that I needed on the back there. I came 8th, and this came first. Ouch! 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 It's not a problem. It's just the warm-up round. It's just the warm-up round. It's fine. I'm not. You know, it's fine. It's fine. We'll get the next one. Ouch, I genuinely think that there was some definitely better cannons than the cobblestone one there, though. So Grian, we're going to go again, and we're going to see if we can at least win a couple of rounds for this episode. Right, let's see what we got up next. We've got Turtle, Sandcastle, Tennis, Karate, and Cupcake. I'm going to go Cupcake, because I think I've got an idea. Cool, we won. Nice. Let's see what we can do. So what I want to do is like a big humanized Cupcake. So I'm going to give him big old legs. Right, let's make sure I move over to the back here. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What my plan is to have a Cupcake sort of eating itself. So it's almost like a building your comments type thing. So let's build in some legs there. Yep, that works perfectly. And then I want to make sure that he's got sort of like a, you know, the wrap that he has. What are they called? Cupcake holders. You know, those things. So what I'm going to make sure is I've got a good shape to start off with. So that is equal all the way around. And then I'm going to wrap it round with the cupcake holder so that it actually looks like it's wrapped up. I don't know why I went completely pink. That was probably a bit of a mistake. So I'm immediately going to make this get bigger. And you know what? I normally have 4 minutes remaining when I start the build. So this is immediately a good sign, guys. This is a good sign that I'm already well into my build by the time the 4-minute warning comes up. Right, so let's build this up a bit more. So it's all about getting the size and the shape on this. And then at the top, we'll have him like ripping off a piece of his own head. I'm going to need some better colors, I think. What kind of color icing should we go for on this gigantic cupcake? So we're kind of getting there now. Add a bit more shape here, and then I'm going to have to try and get some shape on the icing as well. I think I missed a bit. There we go. So that'll do. Right, one more layer of this. I haven't given it the wrapper yet. and I need to make sure that I stop short of everything else. So let's do that now, shall we? So wrap it round. I hate panes. They're really good. They're a pain. They are a pain in my backside, glass panes. Not because they're not useful and not because they don't look good. It's because they're just really hard to hit sometimes because they're so much smaller than everything else, you know? Like, this on its own it's just tough to try and build with. So I do like using them a lot, but man, sometimes you're trying to hit that tiny little icicle and it can be really, really frustrating. Right, I think that is where I am going to leave the cupcake holder. Let's take a step back and take a look at what we got. There we go. Nice. So let's get a custom skull again for the eyes because they help, and we'll get like that. Cool. And then we could even open this up a little bit to make him look a bit more like he's got a face. And we could get a little blush trick going on, see if that helps anything. Yep, it does. And now we need, I think, magenta for the icing, and we're going to make it overlap just that little bit. And then give him big old sprinkles and that kind of thing. And we need to make sure, of course, that we have a bit of him like overlapping and a little bit of him like here, for example. We can make it overlap. So it's like he's got hair. It's like, you know, we're trying to personify this cupcake a little bit. So we need to try and make him, you know, look nice, or her. I don't know what gender a cupcake is. It doesn't really matter at this point. We've got lots of icing going on the top. Let's see if I can finish it. You know, I've got 1 minute left. This has been a really good build, actually. I'm hoping that someone will appreciate the effort gone into this. You know what I can do, actually, that I've just thought of? I can give loads of sprinkles as the different coloured heads on top of the icing here. So yeah, we got some, yeah, that's pretty good. Let's actually make sure that we get these arms right first, because that's part of the joke here, that we're, you know, the cupcake is eating himself. So let's make sure that he's grabbing a bunch of himself or herself, and then let's grab a bit there. Cool, I think I've got that sussed. So there we go, there's one bit done, and we'll come back round again with a bit more. Come on. See, I told you the last round was just a little test. Just a little test, no big deal. And then there we go, he's eating himself, even though he doesn't have a mouth. So hey, it kind of works. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. I didn't have time for the sprinkles, but things came out pretty nicely, I think. Right, so I appreciate the effort. What have they put on the sign here? This is not just a cupcake, it's a cupcake candy apple. It's okay. What is this? Is it entrada para docelandia? Is that Portuguese or something? I'm gonna go poop on that one. Oh no, I accidentally voted okay. So this is a cupcake. Oh, vanilla. Oh, I love vanilla. It's my absolute favorite flavor. They didn't get to finish, but they did build something big. This is like a sundae type thing. It's like chocolate cake and it's got cherry on top. Ooh, this is a proper cake. I like it. Oh, it's cute. Look, they even, yeah, see, I'm going good because they're on the same page, you know? They got the sprinkles on it. I get it. It's a cup with a cake. That's very smart. I'm gonna go okay. Alright, I was, just because they put loads of cake everywhere, I was gonna go poop, but then I saw the whole genius of the cake in the cup. Oops, I should go okay on this one. What's with all the particles around here? Ooh, if I didn't know that was a cake, I wouldn't have guessed it, I'm afraid. Oh no. Oh no. What? I don't think that's even English. Hey, it's me, Grian. Here we go. Let's see what we get. Anyone like it? Anyone like it? Nope. Okay, we'll see. Ooh, okay. Oh no, I'm gonna definitely go good on this one. It's very cute. Very cute. We've got buttons for sprinkles instead of the custom heads. I guess not everyone knows about it. What the? I has cupcake. Okay. You didn't build the thing, so I'm gonna have to give you the poops. And I think this person is also in the poop category as well. Oh, I came second. Ooh. In my opinion, mine was better than that one. You know, the first round, yes, okay, I did mess up quite a lot, but I thought my cupcake was a little better than the block one. But let's play one more round, shall we? Okay, so let's see what we got for the third round. Circus, swamp, crab, playground, chair. Swamp, maybe? It's gotta win, right? Swamp. We gotta do Shrek Swamp. Like, it's the only way, right? So what have we got? Biome. We want swamp. And I want to set the plot to grass. Cool. So we're already somewhat wet there. Oh wow, my words have failed me. Somewhat the way there. So let's stick some water in little ponds here. I wonder if anyone's gonna, cause you know what, Shrek is kind of old now. The original one was what, out in 2000 and something, so it's over 10 years old. So anyone that was like 10 or 12 on this definitely wouldn't have been out, but I think Shrek's just such a sort of global phenomenon at this point that he's got to be recognizable. So we gotta at least try and make Shrek Swamp in some way. So right, let's do this. We can't change the floor underneath apparently, which is frustrating because we've got this lovely skin color underneath. Right, let's get ourselves some lily pads to plonk in here. And what else do I need? Right, before I start the actual thing itself, let's get spruce wood. We're going to need to make the little we're gonna need to make the little toilet that he has, and it's up on like a little hill. So I'll make that little hill here really quickly, and we'll see what I can do with the very small amount of space given to me by the build battle arena. I wonder. By the way, everyone, if you're still watching, I just wanted to say, if you want me to do like a build battle duo with like one of the boys or someone else that often plays it, then let me know in the comments below, and I'll see about doing some duos, and we'll see what we can come up with. I think you get a bit more time there. I always really struggle for time, which is frustrating. So let's do this quickly. If I quickly. So let's make this best I can, at least. I think that's about as good as I can. Wait, no, it doesn't look like that. There's only 2 minutes left. I haven't even done Shrek Swamp itself. You know what? I'm not gonna win anything. I'm not gonna win any round this one. This one's not going to plan here. So I need a quick wooden trap door, and I definitely need the spruce door. So if I go on the outside here, and then, can I not place them like that? Nope. Okay, so I'm just gonna plonk a block there, do that. There we go. Not long to make Shrek's house, and it's just not gonna look that great now, to be honest with you, but we're gonna try and do it anyway. You know what, I feel like I should do Shrek Swamp as like a separate video. It's so iconic, the stump and stuff. So, yeah, I mean, I haven't really got to... I'm not going to do it justice in 1 minute 37 from this point. So, I feel like almost giving up on this round entirely. I feel like I'm not destined to win. Grian is definitely not going to win this round. But, oh well. We can try. We can try. Maybe people will recognize that it's Shrek Swamp, and I bet you 10 Grian points that someone else will have thought of doing Shrek Swamp as well. So I think it comes up here on the sides, like so. It's like it's taller on one side and it's all like cracked and stuff. So let's try and mimic that. Lots of building up high, and then yeah, let's try and match it. And what I'm gonna do is just gonna shove a load of black blocks in here. And there we go. So it looks like it is covered up best we can. So it's nice and dark in there. This is terrible, by the way. This is really bad. Like, I am ashamed of myself. Terrible, terrible thing that I have created. So I got 23 seconds to try and save this, I guess? I definitely won't manage it, but I can do some vines and I can do some long grass in the short time that I have. 10 seconds. Why? It takes me so long to build anything. I don't understand. It just, like, how can you build anything worth it? Like, worthwhile? Oh, I didn't even... Ugh. So, okay, someone built a swamp. I get it. Oh, they put the rain in and stuff. I'm disappointed. If I win, everyone gets 100 million Grian points. And what we got here? Another swamp. Yeah, everyone's going sort of going for the same sort of style here. Lots of lily pads, water. This is a jungle. This is a jungle. I think maybe they got confused. Everyone in the chat saying this is a jungle. Oh, they got a fallen tree. I'm going to go okay because they've actually done something different. They got the logs here. They got fallen trees. More lily pads, lots of water. Okay, so what we got here? Okay. I don't really see it myself. Again, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Not a lot to say. Oh, we got some... No, I can't. They've got water. They've got pigs with saddles. Alright, we've got Grian here. Look, it was supposed to be Shrek Swamp. Wait, where is everybody? Why is no one here? What? Did it decide that my build was, like, not good enough to show everyone? That was strange. That was really strange. You know what? Swamp was a kind of a boring round. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Swamp would be a bit more interesting. Is this Shrek Swamp? This is definitely Shrek Swamp. Keep out. Yeah. See, wait, there's no one here either. What is going on? First, I came 6th. Yeah, I guess this one deserved to win. Mine was pretty bad. Yeah, and then everyone gets 10 points because there was someone else that did Shrek Swamp. But anyway, that was it. We didn't win a single round today, even though I think out of the 3, at least the Cupcake was pretty good, I think. So, as always, let's go unnick. It was me! The whole time! And no one cares. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you want to see some more build battles, please let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I know that this round sucked a lot. I didn't do very well. I get it. I'm not the best in the world, okay? That's the point. I'm not the best. I do lose. And it's okay. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I had a lot of fun this round. And goodbye.